二点礼法役者のカバネ
Yeah, I talk a lot of romance anime, but let's do something different and see what this season is cooking up. Or almost has cooked up since the season is almost ending. And I'm only speaking about new anime and not any season 2s or season 3s, so none of you better be saying, "Hey Mr. Den, I hate you so much because you didn't mention Slime Isekai season 4 or Wistoria season 2. Anyways, here are the best new action anime of spring 2026. Let's go. Yeah, why not kick things off with a weird one? A rooster. A single wandering rooster named Keiji. He travels across Japan. He fights demons, giant kaiju-sized demons that are hundreds of feet tall. And he defeats them with his bare claws and his battle cry, Koike Koko. Yep, that is the plot of the entire show. And somehow, it works really well as a serious action anime this season.
これは一羽の鶏が人類を救う物語である。
Alright, here's what makes Rooster Fighter something you actually need to watch. One, it's legit shonen parody. Kamehameha level energy attacks from a rooster voiced by the guy who plays All Might going completely unhinged every episode. Two, and nobody expected this, it gets emotional. Kaiji's backstory actually hits. You'll forget you're watching a chicken and start genuinely caring. And three, it's already topping Disney Plus charts in 12 countries. And the animation also delivers on the action front. I never thought I might say this, but it's best if you start saving your KFC budget on a Disney Plus subscription. Most of the anime pirate sites are gone now anyway.
絶対に生き残ってやる。
So imagine, you're the most useless adventurer in the entire guild. Like, genuinely E-rank garbage. Your one and only skill is status abnormality nullification.
What?
Which basically means you can't get poisoned. That's it. That's all you've got. Our guy, Rudd, uses this to survive by gathering herbs deep inside miasma-filled labyrinths that would literally kill anyone else. And then things change when he discovers that eating the monsters inside those labyrinths can make him stronger.
冒険者の掟第5条決して魔物を食べてはならない。
Let's dive right into the elephant in the room, or elephant in the labyrinth. The animation quality has taken some heat. And yeah, it's a light anime format, so your eyes might raise an eyebrow early on. But if you push past that, it's got a Goblin Slayer kind of grittiness. Disparate survival, a hostile world, an underdog who earns every single win by literally consuming his enemies. The concept is dark and it works. If you're into the underdog power fantasy stories with a cannibal, give this one a go.
輪廻の枝は前世の際を引き出す
Okay, so what if the most famous warriors and geniuses in all of human history got reincarnated into modern-day teenagers and then started fighting each other? That's the premise here. Toya Senji is your average painfully ordinary guy, especially compared to his late talented older brother. Then a girl named Haito transfers into his class, and she's not just some transfer student. She's a returner who can channel the abilities of Miyamoto Musashi, the world's greatest swordsman, living inside a high school girl.
いびつ二点礼法役者のカバネ
I know anime is known for throwing bizarre premises, and Fate series sells itself around turning popular heroes to waifus. But man, this anime has got some strange stuff going on. And Haito is not alone. There are reincarnations of Newton, Einstein, and some seriously infamous historical figures on the villain side. The conflict between the forest of the greats and the sinners, good reincarnations versus evil ones, is where all the action lives. Some people were put off by the darker historical figures showing up in the story, but honestly, that's what makes it interesting. It's morally messy, and the action animation delivers just what we needed.
すみません。どうか命だけは死ね。
Do you love assassin anime? Do you love school life comedy? Do you love watching a 39-year-old cold-blooded hitman eat a school lunch for the very first time and actually kind of enjoy it? Then Kill Blue is your show. Juzo Ogami is a contracted killer for a shadowy syndicate called Zoo. My guy spent all his whole life eliminating the worst criminals on the planet, but he has never been in a classroom. Then a genetically modified wasp stings him and he wakes up as a 13-year-old boy. This is from the creator of Kuroko's Basketball, so the character writing is already solid. Sure, the plot doesn't go super deep, it's more laugh every episode than analyze every episode, but the comedy actually works, and the action punches harder than you'd expect from something this goofy. It's not trying to be Sakamoto Days, it's doing its own thing, and it's having a blast. It carves out its own lane even in a season with another assassin anime. And speaking of that, next up we have the other assassin anime, Antara. Hikaru Gero is an heir to one of the 5 great families, powerful assassin clans who've mastered the deadly arts for centuries. His thing is poison, all kinds of poison. He can use toxins in ways that would make any supervillain jealous. Problem is, he's got 0 social life and no bride, and his family is about to force his sister into an arranged marriage to produce an heir. So Hikaru does what any reasonable assassin would. He tries to kill a woman, realizes she's a professional marriage swindler, and asks her to find him a wife in exchange for her life. This is a Bones production. Studio Bones, the guys behind Bungo Stray Dogs, My Hero Academia, Gachio Akira, the best of the best. If that alone doesn't make you want to watch it, I don't know what to tell you. The action is explosive, the chemistry between Hikaru and Mei is fun, and the world built around these 5 assassin families is pretty wild. When this came out, I made fun of it saying it was Spy Family clone riding the hype wave, but boy, I can't be more wrong. Sure, it might be riding the hype wave, but it's got its own thing going.
まあこれは綺麗な歯並びで
あー、おじさん見える人だ。
And we're back with the legendary author of Full Metal Alchemist writing some absolute fire. Yuru is a young hunter living in a quiet mountain village with his twin sister Asa. Simple life, hunt some animals, live peacefully. Then a dragon roars across the sky and absolutely everything falls apart, including, weirdly, the relationship with his own sister. In this world, certain humans can bond with supernatural creatures called daemons and wield them in battle. And suddenly, Yuru is right in the middle of a war he knew nothing about. Is it Full Metal Alchemist? Even some manga readers say it's not quite Arakawa's absolute best. But Bones, Arakawa, and Ando Masahiro together is royalty. The pacing is great, the daemon battles hit hard when they arrive, and the mystery underneath the whole story keeps you guessing every week. The sibling dynamic at the core of this show is something Arakawa clearly loves writing, and it works really well here. I know a lot of people start comparing this to Full Metal Alchemist the same way people start comparing Platinum End to Death Note, but wear some different glasses while watching this anime. You're gonna enjoy it. If you want your action wrapped in real lore, genuine stakes, this is your #1 pick of this season.